Hey guys, what is up? Shin0525 here. Welcome back to more Sonic Month videos. Today's a drawing video, as you can tell, obviously. But today we're drawing Super Tails. This video was requested by, I'm not going to pronounce that first word, but it's Quadir, Evan Johnson. Thank you so much for the request. And also this was requested by John Jenkins. Thank you for the request. So yeah, we're in Sonic Month. All my drawing videos are Sonic related. I said this a million times. But today we're just drawing Super Tails. And if you don't know who Super Tails is, it's Tails from Sonic in his super form, which he doesn't change physically much. He kind of gets more yellow. But he does get like flickies around him. So I don't remember what game Tails goes super, or like what Tails goes super in. It might have been like an Archie Comics thing. I actually don't remember. I just know Super Tails, he gets golden and he gets flickies around him. And I don't remember where it's from. So, yeah, I probably should have looked it up before I made this video, but I obviously didn't. So anyway, guys, without further ado, let's jump in here. Alright guys, get your pencils ready. I got a mechanical pencil this time. This is a first. I usually never... Ooh, forgot the backlight. Whoops. Whoop, yep, there we go. I'm bad at this, guys. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to start off drawing a big circle for Tails. This is going to be his head. And there we go, a nice big circle. And basically, we're doing kind of like a weird view where it's kind of like we're looking down on Tails. So there's a little bit of foreshortening. So to draw on his stomach, you basically draw like almost like a Venn diagram almost. I know, going back to like, I don't know, middle school Venn diagrams. But basically it's a big circle and then a little circle and there's a little bit of overlap. So that's going to be his head, his body. We're going to get some circles here for his fists. That's pretty good. And then off the body we're going to get these little nubs. One here, and then these are going to be his feet, which you can draw circles for the socks. Kind of a big oval for where his shoes are going to be. And again, that's pretty much good for the gesture. Again, you want to keep it loose, keep it, you know, light. So if you want to, you can draw on the crosshairs for the head. It basically looks like this. But basically, when I draw Tails, I like starting off with his muzzle. So you basically just draw a curved line that curves down and up when you get to the middle here. And then down and over, like that. And then off the edges here, we're going to get like little spikes. So you get about 4 of them. And since he's in super, I'm going to have him like kind of curving up a little bit. Yeah, we're going to start about here and draw a line going down and over. And then we're going to draw the spikes in on this side too. There we go. And then we could draw on his nose and just finish off his entire muzzle. So basically it's like a straight line going across and get like a little triangle here. It's very rounded though, so it's almost like an oval. Or like a big U, really. So you get like a shape like this, a little curved line right here for a little light reflection, and then you could just shade that in black. Like that. And then for his mouth, it's just a line going across like this. Line going across and then up at the end here. So you get a little line going up. And a little curved line on the bottom here. And you want to leave a little gap. I don't know, it makes it look nice. So once you get that down, you can kind of draw in his eyes, which basically go off the muzzle. And there are these big ovals that go off the face here. Like this. And then since he's in his super form, he's kind of like angry or serious smiling, so it's like a curved line going down and over, and this is going to be his eyebrow. So you go up and around like that. That's one eye. And the second eye, basically the same thing, just going in the opposite direction. And you do want to overlap this kind of oval we have. You can darken it in here and here. Like that. And then you get 2 big kind of U-shape ovals for the eyes, and you can kind of shade those in black. And it's usually good to shade the black things in black when you're drawing. Just, it makes it look nicer. So there we go. And then once you get that down, we can kind of draw in the rest of his head shape. And it's going to be kind of weird. So basically I like going off here, like right off the eye. And you go up, kind of like with a straight line. But then you curve over and around and down like this. So you get tails and kind of like this weird dome head, which looks really weird. But that's okay, because we're going to draw the ears right off of that, which is basically a big triangle. Like that. And then another one going off here, which is just a big triangle. And now we're going to have a smaller triangle that kind of hugs the shape of the ear here. And then we're going to draw a curved line like that. So basically just draw a small triangle that follows the big triangle we have here. And then a curved line in like that. And now since he's going super, he's going to, his like 3 little hairs here are going to be like going up. So basically like starting off around here and just drawing a curved line that goes up like this. And then down. And it's going to overlap the ear a lot, but that's okay. You go over and up. Like that. And then the last one, kind of just pointing down. Maybe a little bit of a curve going up. Like that. Alright, I just realized his ear's really small over here. So we're basically going to do the same thing, just make it a little bit bigger. Looking at it. And again, this is why, like, you know, you draw the gesture in light, so you can make changes to it. So again, when you always start off drawing, it's always good to draw light. Again, that's kind of why I like using a mechanical pencil now, because, like, I don't know what lead I have in. It's like 0.9, but it's like usually super light and really easy to erase, even when you press on hard with it. So that's pretty good. Just kind of darkening the lines here. And again, you could always erase the overlap. That's there, you're supposed to. But that's good for now. Now we could jump into his body here, which his body is pretty simple. It's basically you get 3 spikes almost identical to what we have here. Going off, so you get 1, 2, and then 3, and then even here 1, 2, and then 3, and then here he kind of gets like just this round kind of pouch that just is on the bottom here, like that, and then a little curved line going up here, another little curved line going up there. That's pretty good. And again, we're going to draw on the arms. It'll make it look a little bit better. But speaking about the arms, we could jump into the hands here. This hand is pretty easy. So basically, since we have the circle right here, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a kind of oval bean type shape here. So it's like a curved line. Has a little bit of an indent curve in there. And curves around and in like that. And once you get that down, you kind of draw a line that curves out here, up, and then curves, and then kind of like straightens out like a square, but it does like a little curve inside like that. And you draw a little curved line right here just to show the fingers are bending. And then just a little oval for the palm. And then what we could draw in is like a very light kind of square. And then just 2 parallel lines connecting into it. Like that. And then just to kind of make the wrist part of the glove, you can kind of curve it in a little bit. Like that. And that's one hand. And now the second hand's a little bit more complicated. But it's still not too bad. We're going to draw it about here. I'm going to put in the glove part first. Be about here. And then one line. And then the second line. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, so once we get that down, we can kind of draw in the fist. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to draw a curved line going up in the back, somewhere in the middle, kind of like upper middle right here. So we're going to draw a curved line going up, and then over, and then curve it down and over like this. This is going to be the thumb. And then off the thumb, we're going to draw a curved line that curves up a little bit, and then down, and then around, and you get kind of that little indent at the top here. And then another little curve line here for the palm, and you get another little curve line here just so the fingers are bending. And actually, looking at it now, it'll probably look better if we just kind of get rid of that curve and just keep it straight. Like that. And then again, for the glove, you can kind of go in a little bit and out. Like that. So you get tails making his two fists. Now you could jump into the shoes here. I'm going to put this down. So basically, this is pretty much good for the legs. Just these two little nubs that go off. And again, since we're kind of looking down on tails, there's a little bit of foreshortening. And then once you get that down, we're going to draw a curve line that curves around and up, kind of like this. And then off that line, or kind of above that line, draw a curve line going down and in. Stop about there. Then draw a curve line going down and over. In a little bit, and then around. This is one sock. And pretty much draw the same shape on this side. Curve line a little bit above that one. Kind of curve it in. Over. This one kind of gets like a point and goes up and then over. Like that. And then for his shoes, they're pretty much just this shape. So it's just like a elongated oval. Like that. There's one. This one is a little bit flatter on this side. Like that. Actually, you can straighten it out a little bit more. There we go. And then you get two little curve lines for the straps. And then another one. That was good. And now we could zoom out a little bit, and we're going to draw in his tails, which is basically this big kind of curve shape like this. There's one. There's the second one. So you get these big kind of like teardrop shapes. And then kind of off of them, we're going to draw in like a curve line and then 3 spikes here. One of these spikes can have like 2 spikes going off of it like that. And then just like a third one. So often does its own thing. Like that. And then it curves in and in. And then once you get that down, you can kind of draw in like jagged lines, like jagged spikes. Like that. There's one tail, and then this one, go off. That first one will have the 2 spikes, and then this one will be 1, and curves in like that. And then we get the jagged spikes going across. Again, so you just want to kind of keep it in that like teardrop type shape. You can darken in this too. I feel like it's kind of getting lost a little bit. There we go. So that's pretty much how you draw a Super Tails, but Super Tails is not complete unless we have the flickies, so we're going to draw in those too. So basically, this flicky, we're going to draw them in like kind of 3 separate angles. This one's going to be head on. So we're going to start off with a big circle here. And then off that circle, we're going to draw a curved line about here. And then it goes into like a triangle. Like that. And then it kind of goes up. And then we get kind of like these weird kind of like teardrop shapes. So there's one here. And then you're not going to connect it here. You're going to leave an opening right here. And then you just kind of draw kind of the same shapes again. There's one here. One here. And it curves in like that. And then there's the face. And then the eyes are pretty simple. They're basically just a curved line going down. And then you get like 2 lines connecting it to the beak. A curved line going down. 2 lines connecting it to the beak. And you get an oval like that. Another oval. And then off the eye there's little highlights, so you get little triangles going off the eyes here. Like that. We can zoom in even a bit more. And then basically, since the beak covers up most of the body, we're going to just draw in another wing, which is basically a curved line going out, and you get like a V. So curved line going out, V, and then you just wrap it in like that. Same thing on this side, curved line going out, V, and then wrap it into the head here. Those are his little wings. You see a little bit of his body here. And then for his feet, very similar to here, you get like a V, and then you just kind of connect it in. So a V, and you just kind of connect it in there. Like that. There's one flicky. And then we're going to draw another flicky, which this one's going to be a back view. So basically we're going to draw a big circle. This will be the head. Another big circle, kind of like a Venn diagram for the body. And then the head shape kind of goes up, curves in a little bit, and then out into a spike, like that. And then we're going to get a curve line about here, and it's going to go into another spike, like that, and then another spike here, and then there's one more at the bottom here. It's kind of small. Like that. It actually kind of looks like Sonic from behind, or Shadow. Shadow really, because they're kind of pointing up. And then you get a little curve line here for his like little cheek. And then basically we kind of just go off the back here, and it's just a curve line that curves and kind of follows the circle. And it's going to curve out for the wing, and you get your little V here. And then curves out and in. There's one wing. Now we're going to get the tail feathers, which is basically just a very similar to like the shapes we have here. Just a curve line going up and down, up and down. You get two, like that. And then a curve line kind of connecting in to where the body is. And then here you get a curve line going out, V, and kind of curves in. But you don't see a lot of it, but that's one wing. And then here, we're going to draw a kind of like a cylinder almost. So it's like a curve line that goes down like this. And then same thing here, curve line goes down and down. And then basically here, you just kind of draw like a line going down, across, and then up. So down, across, and then up. And these will be like the back of his feet. So they're not very detailed, but they're there. And then once we got that flicky down, the last one is like right behind Tails' ear here. So basically we're going to draw a circle, and it's on like a profile view. And basically to draw that, we're going to draw a curve line going up like this. So then it's going to curve into the circle. And then out. And then we're going to get a spike here. And then another one like that. And then one out here. And then his beak kind of curves in and then out. So you, again, kind of get like a V almost. It just goes out and in like that. And then his eye is a straight line going up. And then a curve line like that. And then an oval for the eye. And you can kind of shade that in. A little highlight here, which is a little triangle. And then just kind of connect it into there. And then if you want to, you can kind of draw like his little feet that'll be showing. So basically, get like a little tail here, tail feather, and then a little foot, V. And again, you probably don't even need to draw this since it'll just be behind the ear. So drawing the head would be enough, but just in case you wanted to, you basically just start off, make sure you do the V, and just kind of connect it in, and you barely see it. So it's there if you want to do it. But that's pretty much how you draw Super Tails and his little flicky friends. So yeah, I still didn't look it up where Super Tails came from. I bet one of you guys will tell me in the comments, which I'm actually pretty interested to know. I might actually look that up on my own. But there's the sketch we just did. I'm gonna leave it, put it to the side here a little bit. Here is a more inked drawing of what we did. Kind of zoom out. It's a pretty big picture, so can't even get all the flickies in there. But that's as good as we're gonna get it. So basically, what you have on the left here is if you took an ink pen, went over all the lines, erased all the guidelines, you kind of have what you have on the left side, and then the right side is our sketch. So, yeah, this video was done for Sonic Month. It is Sonic Month on my channel right now. So, just all Sonic related videos. So yeah, so expect some more Sonic drawing videos. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys have requests, I do take them. Basically what you just need to do is leave what you want me to draw in the comment section below. I'll take your name and what you requested, put it on my how to draw list, and then on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I just randomly pick one off the list. There's no rhyme or reason or whatever. And thank you again, Evan Johnson and John Jenkins, for the request. Always appreciated. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Follow me on DeviantArt, Twitter. All the stuff is in the description below if you're interested. And, yeah, and I'll see you guys for the next drawing video. Alright, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye-bye.